Good morning, children. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of God. In today's video, I will explain you lesson 6, that is your transitive and intransitive verbs. Verbs are words which indicate action or state of being in a sentence. A sentence remains incomplete without the presence of a verb in it. Verbs can be classified into transitive and intransitive verbs. Now, what is transitive verb? Transitive verbs are those words which pass over or transit their meanings to the words that follow, and it is known as an object. Intransitive verbs, they are those words which don't pass over or transit their meaning to the object. In short, a verb which takes an object is a transitive verb. It requires an object to complete its meaning, but a verb with no object is an intransitive verb. These verbs do not require any object to complete their meaning. Students, in simple language, I would like to tell you that suppose take an example, the hunter kills. Now, if I'm saying the hunter kills, a question will arise in your mind, what the hunter has killed. So, if I'm saying the hunter kills the deer, now the sentence is clear. You are getting an idea and exact picture that the hunter killed the deer. There is nothing hidden and the sentence is complete also. This is the example of your transitive verb. It needs an object and the object is your deer. Whom? Clear? In my previous video, I have explained you about the object, direct and indirect object. Okay? Now, intransitive verb. Suppose I am saying birds are chirping. Chirping is your verb and the sentence is complete. Birds are chirping. There is no need of any other words to complete the sense. So it is the complete in itself, and this is the example of your intransitive verb. Other examples I can tell you, like the sun rises in the east, the sun is shining, baby is laughing, baby is crawling, etc. Now students, look at your book. Verbs can be used transitively or intransitively depending on the situation. Basically, when used transitively, verb pass over or transit the meaning to the words that follow it, known as object in a sentence. When used intransitively, verb don't transit the meaning to the words that follow it in a sentence. In fact, in such sentences, there is no need of an object at all because the meaning is clear itself. Now look at the given sentences. First one, see, his uncle presented him. If I am saying his uncle presented him, a question will arise in your mind. What? What his uncle has presented him? Now the answer is his uncle presented him some story books, and storybook is your object. Here the verb presented transits its meaning to the words that follow it. Some story books, without which the sentence does not give complete sense. Thus, the verb presented is used transitively. Clear? Now see the following sentences. Grandmother's whole body ached. Ached means dard hona. Okay, here the sentence is completed. Whole body ached with the verb ached. Third is your all chefs work very hard. Here the verbs ached and work don't pass over their meaning to the words that follow them. In fact, the verb ached does not have any words after it at all. In the second sentence, though the verb work has object very hard, but even without it, the sense of work is complete. We see that the verbs ached and work don't transfer or transit their meaning to the other words. Thus, they are used intransitively. Students, here you can see notes is written. These are the examples of transitive verbs. Okay, these are the verbs that transfer or transit their meaning to the words that follow them or the object of a sentence. This you will have to write in your classwork copy also. So